Hi, Sylvia. We haven't seen each other for such a long time. How are you?
Ini lagi latihan kan?
Hi, Sylvia. We haven't seen each other for such a long time. How are you?
Hi, Grad. Thank God, my family and I are just doing fine. How about you?
Praise the Lord. Me and my family are doing just fine. By the way, how do you feel after this 1 year of pandemic situation?
Since this pandemic situations, I think we have to have a strong self-motivations because moreover when we have an exam, right, we have to stay focused and also disciplined because it's not about how bad you want it, but it's because how hard you're willing to it. Right, Grad?
I agree. For me personally, I actually have been stressed lately because it's really hard to pick up with some assignments and also especially when we also have to attend some Zoom meetings.
Anyways, Grad, we have to be thankful to God too that although we are still in this pandemic situation, our school is still able to carry out the program of SMOC English competitions, or more well known as EduFest of SMOC Penabur Cirebon 2021. Which today, Grad, will consist of 3 competitions. So the first one will have the storytelling competitions, and then will be followed by the singing competitions, and last but not least we will have the poster competitions.
True, especially the most important thing that makes this competition run is actually the enthusiasm of the students from various junior high school that are attending today, especially with their help and support from their English teachers.
Yes, I totally agree with you, Grad. So we really welcome and appreciate for the students and teachers, and thank you for coming and joining this English competitions.
True. So, well, Sylvia, let us see who are the participants for today's rundown and for today's competition especially.
Yes, Grad. In this opportunity, we would like to express our deep gratitude to the management of Maranatha University in Bandung, who has become the sponsor of this English competitions.
Well, Sylvia, don't you know that Maranatha University is actually one of the most excellent universities in Bandung?
Yes, of course, I know, Grad. There are many faculties that we can choose to continue our study there. So let's take a look for the promotion video from the Maranatha University.
Universitas Kristen Maranatha, with 9 faculties and 28 programs, you can free to choose your own future path to pursue your passion in life. We choose to inspire the world and inspire you to inspire others. Now it's your time.
There are still roughly 40,000 new cases of COVID-19 every day, and the leading American expert on infectious diseases, Dr. Anthony
The
Fauci,
world is not the same anymore.
Fauci, who is on the White House Coronavirus Task Force, would like that number to
Our
shrink
freedom began to be taken away. Even our freedom to breathe,
Yes, miss?
our freedom to see each other, our freedom to create. This is reality. But we don't need to give up on these worries and uncertain futures. These situations are not going to take our dream anyway. So we don't need to stop here. No, we won't stop. We are not that generation who will give up so easily. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. We know things won't always go our way. Just don't stop. Sometimes it's not what you plan. It's what you try. Because the world cannot be perfect. Everything you do would be exactly what you want to be. Raise your voice higher and shout to the world. Because keeping us down is impossible. Because we are unstoppable.
Greta, I think it's almost the time for us to start this competition. So let's tell the participants and also the audience about the arrangement of our program today. So at 7:50 until 8, we will have the joint meeting preparations.
On 8 until 8:10, we will have the opening video as well the MC opening, and lastly the Maranatha promo video.
And next grade at 8:10 until 8:20, we will have the welcoming speech from the principal, and then the opening prayer, and also formally opened these competitions.
At 8:20 until 9:30, we will have the storytelling competition.
And at 9:30 until 9:40, we will have the feedback from the juries of storytelling competitions.
At 9:40 until 10:10, we will have our sing competition.
And at 10:10 until 10:20, we will have the feedback from the juries of singing competitions.
At 10:20 until 10:30, we will have the poster competition as well as the feedback from the juries.
And next, at 10:30 until 11, we will have the announcement of the winners.
Lastly, at 11 until 11:10, we will have our closing as well as our closing prayer.
Well, to open this English competition, let's welcome our Honorable Principal of SMAK Penabut Cirebon, Mr. Gunawan, to give a welcoming speech, a short prayer, and also formally open this competition. To Mr. Gunawan, time is yours.
Oke, selamat pagi kepada seluruh peserta dan kepada seluruh guru pembina. Berbahagia sekali pada pagi hari ini kita bisa bertemu dan bisa bersua walaupun lewat online. Ini adalah kompetisi Inggris untuk tingkat SMP, dan saya mengucapkan terima kasih kepada Bapak Ibu, guru pembina dan yang telah mengirimkan anak-anaknya. Tidak lupa juga kami ucapkan terima kasih kepada pihak Universitas Kristen Maranatha yang telah mendukung penuh dalam acara ini, Ya, semoga pelayanan kita bersama menjadi berkat buat anak-anak, terutama untuk anak-anak SMP. Terima kasih juga buat panitia yang sudah mempersiapkan ini, walaupun mungkin masih dalam masa pandemi, tapi kita harus tetap berusaha dan tetap untuk melaksanakan kegiatan-kegiatan yang positif. Untuk mengawali lomba kali ini, saya akan buka dengan doa dalam kepercayaan Kristiani. Oleh karena itu, saya minta atau saya mohon Bapak Ibu bisa mengikutinya dengan baik. Mari kita berdoa. Bapa yang bertahta dalam kerajaan surga yang kami kenal dalam nama Tuhan Yesus Kristus, pada pagi ini kami bersama-sama dengan anak-anak kami, rekan-rekan kami untuk menyelenggarakan kegiatan EduFest. Bapa, kami berserah atas kegiatan ini, semoga kegiatan ini dapat berlangsung dengan baik. Apa yang telah kami rencanakan, apa yang telah kami persiapkan, baik dalam segi acara ataupun alat-alat yang kami gunakan, kiranya dapat berjalan dengan baik. Bapak, kami juga berdoa untuk peserta yang telah mempersiapkan diri dengan baik, kiranya dapat membawakan atau dapat mengikutinya dengan lancar, baik yang telah dipersiapkan maupun alat-alat yang mereka gunakan. Kami menyerahkan seluruh kegiatan kami pada pagi ini hingga siang nanti ke tangan Tuhan. Di dalam nama Tuhan Yesus kami berdoa. Amin. Baik Bapak Ibu dan peserta yang saya cintai, pagi ini kita akan segera memulai pekerjaan ataupun kegiatan kami hari ini. Oleh karena itu saya akan membuka acara ini dan kita akan segera memulainya. Oke? Ya, dengan mengucap syukur kepada Tuhan, acara EduFest pada hari ini dan tahun ini saya nyatakan dibuka. Oke, terima kasih. Itu aja yang saya sampaikan. Selamat berlomba. Semoga kalian mempunyai pengalaman yang baik dan berhasil pada pagi ini. Terima kasih.
Well, thank you, Mr. Gunawan, for the speech that has been given to us today. Right now, without further ado, we are going to introduce formally the juries for the storytelling competition for today.
So the first, we have the Mr. Laurentius Febi Haryanto, a Vice Principal of Destiny Institute, an international homeschooling community in Salatiga. On daily basis, he does lots of work as school counselor and curriculum coordinator. He's really crazy about every stories related to anime, superheroes, and monster thingy. Powerful stories are always powerful.
The second one is Miss Florentina Jessica. Currently, she teaches in the Faculty of Language and Arts, Satya Wacana Christian University in Salatiga, Central Java. She always loves children's stories, fairy tales, and myths, since they are really simple yet meaningful.
And the third is Mr. Yosafat Satyadi. His career has been going back and forth between teaching in formal schools and corporate setting, during which he also has become occasional cling to literature and creative writing. He began teaching in 2011 in Smak Penabur Gading Serpong as an English language instructor for 2 years and continued his career in a corporate setting as a trainer in PT Mitra Adi Perkasa or MAP. He spent his later years in English First and in Rise Indonesia. A children learning center by Bina Nusantara is based in Bintaro, Tangerang, In the meantime, he takes the role as a senior rock star teacher in Pahamify and an application-based learning solution.
Well, after seeing all the juries, let us formally open the first competition of the day, which is storytelling competition. Let us invite and see the performance for contestant number 1, Carolina Jesslyn Wijaya. Well, that was a very impressive performance from Carolina. Don't you agree, Sylvia?
Yes, I think so, Grad.
Well, now, Sylvia, why don't we move on with the second contestant, Keisha Anindya Nurdafina, with the title of the story, Malin Kundang.
Jadi data sama si Edi berpendapat. Yang Ketok itu nih. Wing ki sao vậy sao?
Itu di mana sih? Jasmine, sama. Mirip Jasmine. Jasmine, itu di mana?
Iki pada sih.
Well, that was such a great performance from Keisha Anindya Nordafina. Well, Sylvia, you were actually one of the storyteller participant ones, right?
Yes.
Is there any tips for the rest of the participants that are participating right now?
I think the most important thing for being a storyteller is confident. And I saw from the first participant and the second participant, I saw like they have it. They have confidence.
Well, I really totally agree.
Well, Greta, without talking any longer, I think we just pass it to the next participant, Cynthia Dewi Aulia from SMPK Penabur Cirebon, with the title of the story Lutung Kasarung. Sorry. So for the next participant would be Moses Wilbert Carnasius Tanjung from SMPK Penabur Jatibarang with the title of the story Malin Kundang.
Ini pinjam ini Bu. Ini pinjam ya Bu sebutannya. Ini
Dini kan? Dini kan?
I will come back, mother. Pray for me. And then Malin Kundang left his mother alone. Many years later, Malin Kundang become wealthy. He has many huge ships, and a lot of crew were loyal to Malin Kundang. Malin Kundang also married a beautiful woman. One day, when Malin Kundang was sailing on his journey, he landed on the coast near in a small village. The local people recognized him that he was Malin Kundang, a boy from the area. The news ran so fast. Malin, Malin, Malin became rich, and now he is here. And then an old woman with Malin Kundang mother ran to the beach as she can to meet a new rich merchant. She wanted to have him to release her sadness of being lonely after a long time. But when she came near him, Malin Kundang, who was with his beautiful wife, started to say, "Hey, who are you? Dirty lady, get away from us, dirty woman." Malin Kundang mother said, "Malin, I am your mother. Do you recognize me? I will be in your side when you need me." Malin Kundang said, "Enough, old woman. I never had a dirty, ugly mother like you." Malin Kundang mother becomes sad and angry, and then Malin Kundang ordered his crew to leave the island. Malin Kundang mother, with full of sadness and angry, start to pray. God, if he isn't my son, please let him go. But if he is my real son, I curse him into stone. Oh my God. And then Malikundam left his mother with full of sadness and angry. But when Malikundam continued on his journey in the quiet ocean, the storm coming out from the sky and starts wrecking all his huge ship. Malikundam starts to become panic and don't know what to do. And Malikundam starts to pray, Mother, Mother, please forgive me, Mother. Forgive me, Mother. But it's already too late. Malikundam get cursed into stone for first. From the story, we learn that we have to respect our parents. Thank you for the jurors to enjoy my performance.
Okay,
Thank you,
well done,
Moses.
Moses.
Well, Gret, I think that was so well prepared. What do you think?
I totally agree. Well, now let us proceed with the fifth participant of the day, Mr. Tobias Susanto from SMPK Panabur Cirebon. I'm sorry, Jeremiah Steven Sutanto from SMPK Panabur Jatibara. With the title of the story, Dewi Galuh.
Central Java, the golden snail. I hope for the juries so they can enjoy my performance. Once upon a time, there was a king who was very wise. The king has two daughters. The first daughter was named Chandra Kirana, and younger sister was named Dewi Galuh. The two princesses are very beautiful, but they have different characters. Chandra Kirana is very kind and not arrogant, so she is very loved by her people. On the other hand, Dewi Galuh was evil and arrogant. She often insulted her people, so they didn't like Dewi Galuh. One day, the king called Chandra Kirana. The king wanted Chandra Kirana to immediately marry Prince Inu Kartapati. Chandra Kirana is so happy. She accepted Prince Inu Kartapati's proposal. However, Dewi Galuh also liked Prince Inu Kartapati. She wanted Prince Inu Kartapati to be her husband. So, Dewi Galuh went to the witch house. She asked that the witch bewitch Chandra Kirana into a golden snail. While playing on a beach, Chandra Kirana was met by a witch. Then the witch immediately bewitched Chandra Kirana into a golden snail. Chandra Kirana said in her heart, "Ha ha 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 ha. The curse will only disappear if you find your true love. Ha 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 ha," cried the witch. Meanwhile, in a village, a grandmother is looking for a fish. When she took the net, she found a golden snail. Because the snail looked very beautiful, the grandmother brought the snail home. The next day, the grandmother returned to fishing. She always worked from morning to evening, but sometimes she did not get any money. Poor grandma. When the grandma went to work, her golden snail turned into Chandra Kirana. To repay the grandmother, Chandra Kirana cleaned the grandmother's house. She also cooked delicious food for the grandmother. When grandma got home, how surprised! She found that her house was clean and there was plenty of food on her dining table. Every day after work, grandma always found her house was clean and there was plenty of food on her dining table. She wanted to know who did it all. So one day, grandma pretended to go to work. She peeked behind the window and she saw her golden snail turn into a beautiful girl. Grandma walked straight into the house. Chandra Kirana was shocked, but in the end, she told grandma everything. Meanwhile, Prince Inu Kertapati joined in looking for Chandra Kirana. He searched all over the village. When he was tired, he was about to ask one of the residents for a drink. He came to one of the residents' houses and there, he found Chandra Kirana. Instantly, the curse of the witch disappeared. And Prince Inu Kertapati brought Chandra Kirana back to the palace. The grandmother who helped him was also brought along. Then the witch who bewitched Chandra Kirana and Dewi Galuh were punished by the king. So, ladies and gentlemen, from this story, the story tells us about the truth will defeat falsehood or evil. Envy is like a fire that burns up the dry wood of goodness. The jealous person will feel destruction and defeat in the future. Thank you for everyone. I hope you enjoy my performance.
I think that was a great performance from Jeremiah Stephen Sutanto. But now we're going to proceed to the next participant, Tobias Susanto from SMPK Penabur Cirebon, with the title of the story, The Golden Snail.
Yes, we can hear you. Good luck.
Good morning, everyone. My name is Tobias Susanto. Today, I will tell you all a story. The story has been passed down from generations to generations in Central Java. The story is about a beautiful young princess who turned into an ugly and disgusting slug. It is the story of the golden snail, and this is how it all began. A long time ago, there lived a couple in a palace. They were Prince Raden Putra and Princess Dewi Limaran. Prince Raden Putra's father was the king of the kingdom. One day, Princess Dewi Limaran decided to take a walk in the palace garden. Such wonderful weather we're having. The flowers smell amazing. She stopped when she saw a snail. It was ugly and disgusting. Yuck! What is a snail doing in my beautiful garden? And then she threw it into the river. What she didn't know was that the snail was actually an old and powerful witch. She could transform herself into anything. The witch was angry to Dewi Limaran. She said, "Oh, look what you did to me, you little brat! My clothes are all wet now. I am going to make you feel what you did to me. No, please, anybody, help! There's a witch in the garden. You can't save yourself now. A day a snail, at night the princess. Only the holy Gamelan shall break your curse." No. Let's see how you like it. And then she threw the snail into the river. Meanwhile, at the palace, Prince Raden Putra was looking for his wife. Dewi, it's time for breakfast. Dewi Limaran, where are you? I can't find you. What has happened to my wife? Guards, what kind of guards are you to let my wife disappear like that? Find her immediately. While the palace was in disarray, Golden Snail was drifting in the river and was caught by a net. An old woman was fishing in the river, and she was using the net to catch some fish. That's strange. Why is a snail in my net? I guess I'll just take it home. Good evening, everybody. Yes, such a wonderful day today, isn't it? Oh, nighttime already? I guess it's time to go to bed. The next morning, the old woman woke up. And she couldn't believe her eyes. Her house was in good condition and there was food on the table. What? Why is my house so clean? Am I dreaming? There's no dust anywhere. Who could have done this to me? The person is very kind. I must find them and I must thank them. Later that day, the old woman went to the village. She asked if anyone knew what happened. No one admitted that they did it. The old one was curious, and one day she decided to stay up late. She was peeping from her room, and she couldn't believe her eyes. The snail she caught turned into a beautiful young lady. The old woman approached her. What is a young lady doing in my house? Excuse me? Who are you, young girl? I am Dewi Limaran, ma'am. A witch cursed me, and I can only turn back into a human at night. The spell can only be broken if I hear the melody of the holy gamelan. The old woman panicked, and then she rushed to the palace. Must tell the prince! Must tell the prince! Guards, let me through! I have good news for the prince! Prince Raden Putra, your wife is a snail, and she's in my house. She said she's been cursed by a witch. Really? Is it true? Is it really her? Yes, she told me so herself. That is wonderful news. But How do we break the curse? She said it can only be broken if she hears the melody of the holy gamelan. Okay, thank you, old lady. The honor is all mine. Soon the old lady left, and later that day, the prince started to pray and meditate. Oh, please, gods, my princess, she was cursed. Help me, lend me the holy gamelan so that I can free her from. He prayed and meditated for several days until one day the gods granted him his wish. What? It actually worked. The gods listened to me. Thank you, gods. I must bring this to the old woman's house now. Don't worry, my love. I am here now. I never thought I'd be able to see you again. I hope this works. Oh, please, gods. My princess, please free her so that we can once again be free and be together again. After that, a blinding light covered the snail. Oh, what's happening? Huh? What's happening to me? I'm a woman again. Radin, you saved me. You freed me from the curse. The couple was overjoyed that they could be together again. The old woman was also thanked for her kindness. In return, they invited her to stay in the palace. Old lady, without your help, I wouldn't be able to be with my wife again, and I could never be happy again. Thank you. I want to share this happiness with you. Come, live with us in the palace. What we can get from this story is to be kind to anyone or anything, no matter how they look. Thank you for listening, and I hope you enjoy.
Okay. Good job, Tobias. I love it.
Okay.
It's very entertaining.
Let us now invite the participant Sherlyn Caron from SMPK Penabur Cirebon with the title of the story, The Legend of Roro Jonggrang.
Special day, I would love to tell you a folklore from Central Java. Have you ever heard the story about a young and beautiful princess who rejected a strong and powerful king that had supernatural power? Yes, you are right. This is the story about Roro Jonggrang. And without going any further, let's begin the story. A long time ago, there was a kingdom named Prambanan. The people lived peacefully. However, soon their happy life were disturbed by the Pengging Kingdom. The king of Pengging Kingdom, Bandung Bondowoso, was a mean king. He wanted to occupy Prambanan. I am Bandung Bondowoso, the strongest king in the whole universe, and soon Prambanan will be mine. The king of Prambanan had no choice. The war between Prambanan and Pengging Kingdom could not be avoided. And sadly, Prambanan lost the war. Pengging Kingdom could win because Bandung Bondowoso had supernatural power. His soldiers were not only human, but also genies. And those creatures They obeyed Bandung Bondowoso. They always did whatever Bandung Bondowoso asked them to do. The old king of Prambanan has no choice. He has to give up his throne. And now Prambanan is led by the new king, Bandung Bondowoso. The old king of Prambanan had a very beautiful daughter. Her name was Roro Jonggrang. And from the first time Bandung Bondowoso saw her, he already fell in love and he wanted to marry her. So he proposed on her. Roro Jonggrang, you are the prettiest lady I've ever seen. Will you be my wife? Or else I will make your people starve to death. Roro Jonggrang had no choice. She did not want to marry Bandung Bondowoso, but she had no other choice. She don't want to see her people suffer, so she made a challenge for him. Bandung Bondowoso, if you want to marry me, then you have to build 1,000 of temples in just one night. And if you fail, you cannot marry me and you have to leave Prambanan for good. Bandung Bondowoso was surprised. He was pretty shocked that Roro Jonggrang dared to challenge him. Ah, I see you dare to challenge me. Well, I just want to let you know that I always win. Soon, Roro, you will be my wife. Roro Jonggrang was so scared. She did not want to marry Bandung Bondowoso. She hated him. Later that night, Roro Jonggrang could not sleep. She was busy overthinking everything. God, what have I done? I don't want to marry Bandung Bondowoso, but I don't have any other choice. What should I do? All of a sudden, one of our ladies in waiting came in. Excuse me, Roro Jonggrang, what are you doing here in the middle of the night? Thank goodness you're here. Please collect all of my ladies in waiting and tell them to help me. I need your help, please. Please prepare a lot of straw and mortars. Come on, hurry up, hurry. All of our ladies in waiting were confused. Why did Roro Jonggrang ask them to prepare a lot of straw and mortars in the middle of the night? But they didn't have time to ask, so they just did what he said. Meanwhile, Bandung Bondowoso and his genies were busy building the temples. Come on, we already have 900 temples. We just need 100 more. Come on, hurry up. We don't have all day long. Bury here and also build some there. Come on, hurry. Roro Jonggrang and her ladies in waiting were almost done. They have collected all the straw and mortars that Roro Jonggrang needed. Roro, my lady, here are the straw and mortars you asked us to gather. Thank you. Now, please burn those straw and pound those mortars. Trust me, it will make the genies run away. I have a plan. So, they did as he said. They burned the straw and they pound the mortars. And it worked. The genies ran away because the fire from burning the straw was like the sun that is going to rise. And the sound from pounding the mortars was like a start of a new day. Roro Jonggrang plan worked. The genies ran away because they thought that the sun is going to rise. Oh, no, the sun is going to rise. We have to run. Come on, everyone, run! All of the genies ran away. Roro Jonggrang was so happy. She thought she had won. But Bandung Bondowoso figured out her plan, and he was furious. Roro Jonggrang, how dare you try to fool me? You cannot cheat on me. Now I will make you pay for this. I already have 999 temples. Soon you will be the 1,000 temple. With Bandung Bondowoso's supernatural power, he turned Roro Jonggrang into a stone, into a temple. Now I will make you pay for this. Take this, Roro Jonggrang. Roro Jonggrang was so terrified. She tried to escape, but Her feet couldn't move. I'm stuck. Why cannot I move? Please help me. Help. Roro Jonggrang realized that this is her fate. So she decided to accept it. I cannot move. Well, I guess this is how my story ended. Roro Jonggrang received her fate. So she was turned into the 1,000 temple. And until now, the temple is still standing in Prambanan area, Central Java. And it is well known as the Roro Jonggrang Temple. So my friends, what we can learn from this story is we have to always keep our promise and don't ever to take over something that doesn't belong to us. Well, that's all from me. Thank you so much for listening, and I hope you enjoy my story and have a nice day. Thank you.
Yay, excellent.
Wow, that was a great performance from Sherilyn Karan. Now we're gonna proceed to the last contestant, which Cynthia Dewi Aulia from SMPK Penabur Cirebon, with the title of the story Lutung Kasarung.
The honorable judges, today I want to tell you a story about an exiled princess from Pasir Batang Kingdom. This is her story. Long time ago, in West Java, there was a kingdom. The king was Prabu Tapagung. Prabu Tapagung was an old king. He had two daughters, Purbararang and Purbasari. Prabu Tapagung planned to retire as a king. He wanted Purbasari to replace him as the leader of the kingdom. Hearing this, Purbararang was angry. You can't ask her to be the queen, father. I'm older than she is. It's supposed to be me, not her, said Purbararang. But the king still chose Purbasari to be the next queen. Purbararang then set about Ranutar Fiats, Indrajaya. Together, they went to a witch and asked her to put a spell on Purbasari. Heavily, the witch said, my beautiful princess, who has fight the poor. I love people like you. Now, go. I would have helped. It's true, friends. The witch was very powerful. Later, Purbasari had bad skin. There were black dots all over her body. And to smell fishy. It's truly disgusting. Oh no! What happened to me? My face! My skin became ugly! Oh no! Please! Help me, Dad! said Purbasari. Purbasari, you are not as beautiful as I am. You cannot be the queen. Instead, you have to leave this palace and stay in the jungle, said Purbasari. Oh, Purbasari was very sad. Now she had to stay in the jungle. Every day, she spent her time playing with some animals there. There was one monkey that always tried to cheer her up. It wasn't just an ordinary monkey. He had magical power. And he also could talk with humans. Who is he? Now, look at him. The monkey's name, Lutong Kasarong. He was actually a god. His name was Sanghyang Guruminda. Lutong Kasarong planned to help Purbasari. He made a small lake and asked her to take a bath there. Bubuy bulan sangrai bengkar panom poe di sasate. Amazing! Her bad skin was cured. Now she got her beautiful skin back. Every day, she asked Lutong Kasarong to accompany her to go back to the palace. Purbasari was very sure. She knew she had to come up with another bad idea. Those who have longer hair will be the queen. And Purbasari had longer hair. But Purbasari didn't give up. Hey! A queen must have a handsome husband. If my fiancé is more handsome than yours, then I will be the queen, said Purbasari. Oh, Purbasari was very sad. Lutong Kasarong came forward. Purbasari was laughing very hard. She didn't sing. What? Your fiancé is a monkey? Suddenly, Lutong Kasarong changed into a very handsome man. He was even more handsome than Indrajaya. Purbasari then became the queen. She forgave Purbasari and her fiancé and let them stay in the palace. Friends, from this story we can learn. We must be able to accept everything sincerely, not be jealous of the other, and don't judge people by their look. This is my story. Thank you for your attention. Good morning. See you. Goodbye.
Thank you.
Okay, so thank you for Cynthia Dewi Alia. That was a great performance.
Now, as all the performers have performed today for the storytelling competition, let us now hear some feedback from the juries for the overall competition.
Love the performance. I really enjoy. It's very entertaining. It's a good way to start this morning by watching you guys perform your story. And my note, I think almost for every contestant, we need to remember that this is a storytelling. It's about telling a story. So clarity should come first, other than all of the stuffs. For example, AVS or props, make sure it's clear first, the story. Second, you are the main props. Make sure you use the props that you have, your face, your voice, your body. And after that, if you still have some space and some resources, all the pictures, all the props, other props can be used to really support the performance. But overall, I'm really proud of these competitions, and I think it's gonna be hard for us to decide who's gonna win these competitions. Don't you think so, Mr. Fabi?
Indeed, Mr. Yosafat. Yeah. Okay. I totally agree with what already stated. My greatest appreciation to all contestants who has joined us in this competition. Yeah. Okay. First of all, I would like to underline that this is a storytelling competition, as Mr. Yosafat said before. I just want to add some. You come here not as a contestant or a competitor on the very first place, but first of all, you come here as a storyteller. Yeah, your job is to tell the story to the audience, to make sure that your story is well delivered to the audience, to the judges and the ones who join us today. So it's quite yeah, important for you to be a good deliverer of the story. And then yeah, I would like to add some related to maybe it's related to properties. Yeah, it is good for you guys to bring any certain additional properties, like you use a virtual background. That's really great. That will add some positive points, but it will be apa ya kalau saya bisa bilang, yeah, it will be troublesome when everything you prepared, but later it has technical issues, like you don't use any green screen so that the background is, you know, sometimes keluar gambarnya, tangannya ada yang hilang tadi, gitu kan. Sometimes it will distract your performance. The second one is about the room management. Make sure, because this is virtual competition and then you record everything from your places, make sure you provide good use of proper room, ya, to reduce noises, untuk mengurangi gaung sama ininya, suaranya, jadi memang benar-benar harus kedap. So I think it will be important later in the next competition you bring you set proper room so that yeah, it will be really adequate for us to have a virtual competition, and it will be support your great performance. I think that's all. Thank you, Miss Jessica.
Okay, thank you. Storytellers, you have bring us joy this morning, and I think it will be a tight competition, and because all of you have performed very well, and yeah, perhaps we will have a problem in giving the decision which one should be the best, but I will just add some points, and yeah, perhaps what Mr. Feby said was the echo, gaung suara, yeah, it's quite affecting, and if because it is the competition, so you need to prepare better in the next competition. Perhaps it will be okay if it is only a classroom situation, but if it is a competition, it will affect much. And then the other thing is some of you use background music, but I don't know whether you use it, you share it from the same computer or not, because instead of supporting your performance, it actually brings what is it? Not distracting much, but sometimes I cannot hear your voice clearly because, as Mr. Yos and Mr. Baby said, it's a storytelling, so you should be, you should perform, you should deliver your story well, and then instead of focusing on the background music, so it's better to develop the intonation, the pronunciation, so you make sure that your audience can hear your voice clearly. So that's all from me. Thank you so much.
So thank you. Thank you for the feedback for all the juries. Now we just finished our storytelling competitions, and we're gonna proceed and move on to the next competition, which is the singing competitions. And in this competition, we will play a video that has been sent, that had been sent to the committee by the participants. But before that, we're gonna introduce our for the juries for the singing competition first.
So for the first jury of the day, Mr. Dian Luiska. He was born in Cirebon on 5th of November 1978. He started to pursue vocals and music since junior high school. But he took music seriously since he was in Yogyakarta Music High School. He is now still a vocal and piano instructor. He had won so many singing competitions since he was in school. He is also active as a choir trainer in many churches, schools, and agencies in Cirebon and around it. Moreover, he is also active as a judge on various types of voice competitions.
For the next juries, there is Mr. Ayas Dimas Satria Anindita. He was born on 25 October 1984 in Semarang. He graduated from the Faculty of Theater of UKSW, and now he works as a freelancer as a vocal coach. And the most surprising thing is that he has ever been in 12 top finalists in Rising Star Indonesia 2014.
The last judge of the day, Mr. Kefas Satria Pramana, born on 24th of September 1986 in Sragen. He also graduated from the Faculty of Theater of UKSW and Art Institute of Indonesia, or ISI, in Surakarta. Now he teaches music in one of the most famous university, which is UPH College in Karawaci. He's also a trainer of Ukrida choir community in Jakarta. And last but not least, he is also one of the members of Batavia Madrigal Singer, which is known for the Indonesian choir that has gone international.
So now let's proceed to see the videos that has been sent by the participant to the committee. So for the first participant is Siva.
There was my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. There was my mind racing, and you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I need to know at the very moment swim in the ocean, just to be with you and fix what I've broken. climb every mountain, swim every ocean, just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see it's you are the reason.
Eva, Greta, but do you know, like, every time I heard this song, I always remember with my grandpa that has passed away a year ago.
Well, I agree that the song was very touching. But now, let us proceed with the next participant of the day, Miss Janice Yovella Sihombing. Let us watch the video.
Hello everyone, my name is Jenny Shafai. Today I want to sing You Are the Reason by Colm Scott. Hope you enjoy. There goes my heart beating, 'cause you are the reason I'm losing my sleep. Please come back now. There goes my mind racing, 'cause you are the reason that I'm still breathing. I move the snow. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I'm broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. There goes my hand shaking, 'cause you are the reason. My heart keeps beating, and I need you now. If I could turn back the clock, I'll make sure the light of it in the dark. I spend every hour of every day keeping you safe. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I'm broken. Oh, 'cause I need you to see that you are the reason. You are the reason. I need you to hold me tonight. I climb every mountain and swim every ocean just to be with you and fix what I've broken. 'Cause I need you to see that you are the reason. Thank you.
Well, that was a very touching performance. I feel like I'm about to cry.
Don't cry, Grad, because we still have the third participant. So let's just proceed to the third participant, Sakya Idali Alicia.
Hello everyone, my name is Satya Idul Elisha Pinawa, and today I want to sing Hero by Mariah Carey. Hope you enjoy.
There's a hero. If you look inside your heart, you don't have to be afraid of what you are. There's an answer. If you reach into your soul, and the sorrow that you know will melt away. And then the hero comes along with the strength to carry on. And you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong. And you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. It's a long road, and you face the world alone. No one reaches out ahead for you to hold. You can find love if you search within yourself, and the emptiness you felt will disappear. And then the hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. Lord knows dreams are hard to follow, but don't let anyone tear them away. Hold on, there will be tomorrow. In time, you'll find a way. Hey, and then the hero comes along with the strength to carry on, and you cast your fears aside, and you know you can survive. So when you feel like hope is gone, look inside you and be strong, and you finally see the truth, that a hero lies in you. That a hero lies in you. Thank you.
Nice voice for Janice. And again, Agret, every time I heard this song, Heroes from Mariah Carey, I always remember when I was a storyteller before, when I joined the competitions. And yeah, I just love to sing this song, like Heroes from Mariah Carey, because it's so touching, you know.
True, true. Well, now let us continue with the third participant of the day, Sakio Idly Alicia. I'm sorry, Gloria Karikaputri Telam Banua.
Hello everyone, my name is Gloria Kartika Putri Talombanua. Today I wanna sing Speechless by Naomi Scott. Hope you enjoy. Here comes a wave meant to wash me away, a tide that is taking me under. Swallowing the sand, left with nothing to say. My folks drowned out in the thunder, but I won't cry, and I won't start to crumble. Whenever they try to shut me or cut me down, I won't be silenced. You can keep me quiet, won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. 'Cause I'm free when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. Stories ending, 'cause I cannot start from there. So come on and try to shut me down. I won't be silent. You can keep me quiet, won't tremble when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. Speechless, that's me. I cannot be glorified. No, I will not surrender, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. Try to come in these days. I want just waiting on that day. On the bed, your wings and watch me soar across the sky. In the after sun, I won't be silent. You wanna see me wrong when you try it. All I know is I won't go speechless. Speechless, 'cause I'm free when they try to suffocate me. Don't you underestimate me, 'cause I know that I won't go speechless. All I know is I won't go speechless.
As we watched earlier, we can see that it's a very impressive performance. Don't you agree, Sylvia?
Yes, I think so, Gret.
Well, now we will proceed to the next contestant.
So the next contestant will be Cheryl Clorinda Santoso.
Velvet wayside, like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I was just kidding myself. For every moment, I start to replace. It's not that they're gone, all I hear are the words that I needed to say. When you hurt under the surface, like troubled water run and go. Time can heal, but this won't. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I had known you had a storm to weather. So
Well, that was a nice performance.
Well, right now let us move on to the last contestant of the day, Sarah Yulia Hutago. Let us watch the video together.
I feel by the wayside like everyone else. I hate you, I hate you, I hate you, but I'm just kidding myself. Or every moment I start to replace. Cause now there ain't gonna lie here are the words that I needed to say. When you hold under the surface, like troubled water running cold. But time can heal but this wound. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I would know you had a storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your man could make you feel so worthless. So before you go, it's never the right time. Whenever you cold, well, little by little by little, until this was nothing at all. Or every moment I start to replace, but I can think about this thing is not look on your face. When you hold under the surface, like troubled water running cold. But time can heal but this wound. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I ever know you had a storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind could make you feel so worthless. So before you go, we'll be better off by now. If I let my walls come down, maybe I guess we'll never know. You know, you know. Before you go, was there something I could have said to make your heart beat better? If only I would know you had a storm to weather. So before you go, was there something I could have said to make it all stop hurting? It kills me how your mind could make you feel so worthless. So before you go.
Well, everyone, we have already watched all the videos together. Let us now proceed with the feedback from all the juries for the singing competition.
For the jury's for singing competition, time is yours.
Okay, good morning, everybody. Is my voice?
Everyone.
Yeah, is my voice very clear? Yeah. My voice very clear, yeah. Hello, Kak Ayes.
It's clear.
Hi, Mr. Kefas.
Okay, sorry. The two MC. What's the name of the master ceremony we have here?
Yes. What is the two master ceremonies here? What is your name, guys?
What is your
Our
name?
Our name are Greta.
Okay, maybe there's something problem.
Yes, DJ's problem, I think, Mr. Kefas there.
Okay, so what we want to say about okay, thank you for all the contestants. Thank you for the effort for this competition. I know you all just did great, very great job.
Yes.
In this competition. We hear a lot of very good talent. We show a passion in singing from all of you. So congratulations for all of you, the contestant.
Good job, everyone.
Thank you for the Penabur Cirebon to conduct this event. Very nice competition, very great competition for all the students. Thank you. So about this singing competition, we all just hear a 6 contestant. 6 contestant with some their song, yeah. There's a same song in maybe 1 or 2 contestant she singing the same song.
Yeah.
Okay. I would like to saying about there's a few aspects that we all need to address for singing. Yeah. It is for contestant or for all of us. There is 2 aspects. The very first one is about technique, singing technique. In this, the first aspect, and the second one is about how to speak it, how to speak the song, how to what do we call maybe
how to send the message from the song.
Yes, something like that. It's more something like we have to be clear in pronunciation. We have to be very clear and about the accent. Yes, we okay. Talking about the first one about singing technique. Most of you, the contestant, I think most of you not really care or doesn't really know well about phrasing. Phrasing, preparation in singing. We have to know really well about that. So when we sing a song, when we care about phrasing, preparation in singing, we have to know really well when to start, how to start, and how to finish a phrase. So every phrase, just like some when we doesn't care about that, the phrase is something just like udahlah gitu ya. What do we call in English? Just sudah lewat begitulah ya. Something like just pass by, so the phrase doesn't have enough intensity. When we do not care about phrasing and preparation. When the phrase have no intensity, it will affect the emotion and the expression of the song. It will be very weak to touch the listener or the audience. For example, what
Before you go,
okay. We use. I don't really know this. For example, when we know really well about the phrase and how to start, how to sing, how to finish the phrase. So before you go, da di da da di da 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 di da da dam pam param pa di da 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 dam pam param tam. So we can adjust when we have to lift it up, the volume dynamic, or when to we lowering down the dynamic, so we sing with less louder, when we have to sing louder, when we have to sing softer, something like that.
Yeah, it's all about vocal expression ya, Sir Kefas ya. So kalau if the phrasing's correct, if you prepare it correctly, all of you maybe it's automatically can put the dynamic, put the the tempo is right and everything. So it became more
the emotion,
the emotion,
the expression will be more easy to with the audience or listener, will be more easy to catch the emotion and the expression of the song. So don't ever we lose the intensity phrase by phrase. Yeah. Maybe one more example in a song. What the song we have to hear? We just hear.
You are the reason or what?
There's a hero comes along, then enough to carry on. So okay. We know this is the first phrase is about the start of something big. The first phrase is about start of something big. When the hero comes along, and carry on, la 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 la, louder and louder. For the climax, it's you. So return to the listener. There's a hero lies in you. So every phrase have a function itself in every phrase. So this is for the start of something big in it. This is the climax of the phrase. And then, for example, the song Hero, the last phrase in the chorus first, there's a hero lies in you. It's about, it's bringing the responsibility to the listener. You are you have hero lies in every one of you, the listener. So something like when you give someone some presents, I don't think you will just throw to them. I'm sure you will give them a present or birthday present with a very, very nice gesture. This is a present for you. Not, I give you this. No. Yes, singing is just like when we the phrase every phrase we thinking about that and we singing well in every phrase. So every phrase have a function itself. So for the example, the song Hero, the last phrase is we bringing something back to the listener. There's a hero lies in you. So you will never sing that phrase, there's a hero lies in you. No, but there's a hero lies in you. I think it's very clear for the first aspect for me. From me, that, and then the second one is about accentuation. It's maybe Miss KAS knowing more than me about good pronunciation in English, because KAS is
No.
is a real singer, you know. Yeah. I want to what do we say? Accentuation.
Yes. Talking about accent and
no, not accent in not musical accent. No, accentuation.
Yeah, accent in a language, right, Mr.
Yes.
Kefas? Yes.
It's about. I give you an example.
Javanese accent,
yes.
Sundanese accent. Yeah, okay.
When we sing a foreign song, we just trying as native as you can.
Yes.
When you sing Spanish, just trying to be as Spanish as you can. When you sing Japanese, trying to be as Japan as you can.
Yes.
You know that native English speaker, or I think maybe American singer, when he or she want to sing Indonesian song, they will trying very hard to sing Indonesian song nicely, but I don't know, I think we are Indonesian very special. We almost very easy to try to pronounce the English very well. We have to presenter. I don't know who's her name.
The host. The two hosts. The pronunciation is very well, I think.
Yes. Yeah. Yes. Just trying as native as you can. For example, when bule, you know bule, yeah?
Yes, bule, Mr. Kefas, yes.
When bule say makan, he or she will trying so hard to say like us, makan, with clear K. They, almost of them, with the best effort of him, they will say makan. Yeah. When we Indonesian trying to sing foreign language, for example English, just trying to do like them, like a native, they never say makan, but makan. So just trying to all of you say makan. We have clear K, so trying to makan. So in English, maybe you can talk or asking your English teacher when we spelling ABCD, A B C D E F G. We all know that. But from now, trying to as native as you can by training ABCD like that. A B C D. Yeah. A B. So F G K. Nah, like that, something like that. So when we say makan, we will not say makan with clear K, but makan. There maybe just a little thing. I don't think it's very important, but this is the first thing you have to know. You have to when you want to sing in foreign language as native as you can, you have to.
Yeah.
So back to the how to pronounce the action of the words. When we say before, we have the intensity of more intense on be or for. We have to think about it. When you can try or practice with your English teacher. Before, it's more about something like in the for, we have to give more intensity. Before, or in a word, loving, not loving, but loving. Before, not before. So when we sing, oh, so before you go, automatically when we say for, it should have more intensity. Before you go, na na na, and the other words. And another word, we have to know where to the accentuation of the words in English. When we say in Indonesia, cinta, itu adalah aksennya adalah cinta, bukan cinta. Cinta, aku, bukan aku. Misalnya ingin, bukan ingin, tapi ingin. Ya, itu harus diperhatikan. You have to practice more about that, especially in foreign language that we doesn't really care about that aspect. So from now, every song you sing, especially in English, you have to know what is the accent of the words, every word. For example, before is in for more intense than be. Before, not before. Itu, and then that will affect the all of the performance, the all of the song.
Yeah.
Just do it right, and you will have a very, very good good affection from the listener, because your voice, all of you, is already very good. Okay, thank you. That's all from me. Maybe Kayes want to add something. Thank you.
Oh, thank you, Sir Kefas. Okay, maybe not much, because Sir Kefas says almost everything. So, but everyone, something singers forgot nowadays. First, if you want to sing a song on the festival or just singing, first thing, you have to find that what is the song tells about. Yeah, what is the song tells about? I speak here, I know that you guys do learn the technique about singing. So I just say that first of all is to know what is the songs tell. What is the songs tells about? So if you want to say, if you sing a song, it's more put like I want to tell you a story. I want to sing you a story. So the expression will become automatically like the breathing, where when do you want to start the breath? When do you want to finish the phrase? When is the dynamic is up and down? And when is the finish line is short or long? So it's, yeah, Mr. Sir Kefas says all of the points. So first of all, you have to know what is the song tells about. So the expression will become smoothly or automatically. And the technique used here, yeah, the dynamic, the tempo, or everything. Yeah. The third of all, if you want to sing foreign language, you have to be the foreign one. If you want to sing, before you go, you have to know. Mr. Luis Capaldi is from Irish, so the English is Irish English, and then the song tells about what? It's sad song, yeah. Everything. The point. Every point, Mr. Kefas is. What is it in English? Aku bicara bahasa saja. Sudah bicarakan Mr. Kefas semua tadi di sini. Okay, so thank you, Mr. Kefas. So from me is the first to know is what is the song tells us about. So you can speak.
Thank you to all the juries that has been commenting on every participant.
But before we proceed to the next competitions, we would like to ask for Mr. Kefas and Mr. Ayas to sing just maybe the rap of the song for us, for all of us, I think. Thank you for Mr. Ayas. That was so amazing. Next, we will, thank you. So next, we will proceed to the last competition, which is the posture competitions. But once again, before that, we will introduce all of the juries for this posture competition.
Let us now invite the first jury of the poster competition, Mr. Ade Supriyadi. Mr. Ade Supriyadi, please come to the stage.
And for the second jury is Mr. Danny Rosa. Thank you.
Well, let us tell some of the profiles for the first jury, Mr. Ade Supriyadi. He is one of the art teacher and also an active artist from Cirebon. Since 2018 until now, he has been active in the craft product development in Dekra Nasda. He also managed to get some achievement in that field, such as on November 2020, he is the concrete holder of the batik designed Lawang Sanga Cirebon and has been legalized by the Kemenkumham in 2020. On December 2013, he receives an achievement for being a participant in Multicar Indonesia, which is held in Unpad, Bandung, with a candle art as an alternative for batik wax. On December 2012, he is also a mentor for student painting national painting national competition as the representative of West Java, held in Jakarta National Gallery.
And next for the second jury is Mr. Danny Rosa. He teaches some of the kindergarten and elementary school in Cirebon until now. He is also a teacher in Sanggar Sinau Art course, as well as giving professional training in drawing within 10 times course for teachers and students in Cirebon until now.
Lastly, we have the third jury of the day, Mr. Eka Triana. He is one of the art activists in Cirebon City with painting as his center of specialty. Some of the painting projects he currently doing are, first off, we have airbrush painting for some carossery, floor painting for Setu Patok, a tourist attraction, and lastly, a 3D mural painting. We would like to thank the juries for the participation for the competition today. Now, without further ado, let us start to show all the art that has been given to the committee for the posters, so that the jury can decide who's the winner. So first for the juries to give the feedback or the comments for all the participants participating in this poster competitions.
Selamat pagi pada para peserta lomba poster acara English Festival ya. English Festival. Saya Ade Supriyadi sebagai tim juri didampingi Pak Yos, ini biasa dipanggil Pak Yos. Kemudian ada satu lagi yang tidak bisa hadir, Pak Eka. Mengucapkan terima kasih kepada seluruh peserta lomba poster English Festival yang telah berpartisipasi pada acara ini. Tentunya untuk lomba poster itu berbeda dengan lomba mewarnai atau lomba gambar. Poster sendiri adalah karya desain grafis yang untuk sebagai alat komunikasi yang dibuat dengan huruf dan gambar, perpaduan huruf dan gambar, tentunya ditambah dengan tata warna yang menarik sehingga menjadi kesatuan poster. Nah, untuk penilaian Dewan Juri itu ada 4 kemarin diberi dari panitia, itu 1 originalitas. Tentang originalitas tentunya bahwa setiap hasil karya saya yakin tidak ada yang 100% originalitas, karena ada kemungkinan mereka juga sebelum lomba melihat-lihat bentuk karya tetapi pengembangannya. Nah, itulah adalah sebagai karya desain seni rupa yang saat ini di dalam pengembangan karya seni rupa modern adalah pengembangan bagaimana karya yang terbarukan. Jadi karya lama dibuat demikian rupa menjadi karya yang baru. Kemudian tema itu biasanya untuk poster harus lebih spirit dari yang sudah diajukan oleh panitia, lebih mengajak, lebih menarik. Kemudian visual adalah visual dari poster. Biasanya menggabungkan antara huruf kalimat yang menarik dan karakter huruf yang bagus, kemudian dipadu dengan gambar-gambar yang menarik, tata warna yang juga menarik. Manfaat, biasanya untuk manfaat poster itu yang lebih spirit, gampang dibaca, mudah dilihat, enak dilihat, kemudian tata letak karya juga rapi. Itulah mungkin kata-kata dari juri tentang poster. Kami tim juri, atas nama tim juri dan panitia mengucapkan selamat kepada pada pemenang. Mudah-mudahan bisa menjadi yang terbaik. Terima kasih.
Okay, thank you for Mr. Ade. Now we will proceed to the second juries. We'll give the opportunity to give a comments for Mr. Danny Rosa. Okay. So before we continue to the announcement, we will play a video about the promotion of Marathon University, because we thanks to Marathon University for becoming the sponsor of this English competition. So let us see the videos.
Universitas Kristen Maranatha, with 9 faculties and 28 programs, you can free to choose your own future path to pursue your passion in life. We choose to inspire the world and inspire you to inspire others. Now is your time.
There are still roughly 40,000 new cases of COVID-19 every day, and the leading American expert on infectious diseases, Dr. Anthony
The
Fauci,
world is not the same anymore.
who is on the White House Coronavirus Task Force, would like that number to shrink.
Our freedom began to be taken away. Even our freedom to breathe,
Yes, miss?
our freedom to see each other, our freedom to create. This is reality. But we don't need to give up on these worries and uncertain futures. This situation are not going to take our dream anyway. So we don't need to stop here. No, we won't stop. We are not that generation who will give up so easily. If you can't fly, then run. If you can't run, then walk. If you can't walk, then crawl. We know things won't always go our way. Just don't stop. Sometimes it's not what you plan. It's what you try. Because the world cannot be perfect. Everything you do would be exactly what you want to be. Raise your voice higher and shout to the world. because keeping us down is impossible. Because we are unstoppable.
So we just watched the video from Maranatha University. Let us now have a break for about 5 minutes for the juries to give. We will give time for the juries to take their scoring, and we will hear it in about 5 minutes from now.
Good luck. So, welcome back to the audience and also the participants. Now, we're ready to announce who is the winner of this English competition. So, we start from the storytelling competition first.
Right. So the third winner of the storytelling competition is Cynthia Dewi Aulia with a total score of 2,723. Let us all give the congratulations to her. Right. So next off, for the second winner of the storytelling competition is Tobias Susanto with the score of 2,733. And the first winner of the storytelling competition at the Fest Smak Penabur Cirebon of 2021 is Sherilyn Caron with 2,748 points. Congratulations to all those who wins for the storytelling competition.
Next, we will proceed to the winners of the singing competition. So, for the third winner of the singing competition is Gloria Kartika Putri Telembanua with a total score of 3,069. Next, for the second winner for the singing competition is Sarah Yulia Huta Gaul with a total score of 3,094. And are you ready, guys, for the first winner of the singing competition? So, the first winner of the singing competition is Sakio Idoli Alicia with a total score of 3,307. Congratulations for all the winners of the singing competitions.
And now it is time to announce the last competition of the day, which is the poster competition. So, in the third place, we have Yehuda Omega with a total score of 2,246 points. Next off, on the second place, we have Natasha Permatasari Maria with a total score of 2,288 points. And lastly, for the first winner of the poster competition at the Fest Smak Penabur Cirebon of 2021 is Gabrielle Aaron with the total score of 2,313 points. We would like to congratulate for all the winners for the poster competitions. Well, because we already announced all the winners, what will we do, Sylvia?
I think we will end this competition. Yeah, it means that we have finished this competition of EduFest of Smak Penabur Cirebon 2021. So we would like to congratulate for all of the winners from the storytelling competition, the singing competition, and last is for the poster competition.
We would also apologize for the technical difficulties or technical errors that we've experienced today. We would hope that this competition would be a very great experience for you all that you can study from.
Thank you for participating in this English competition. See you guys later.
Goodbye.